Hello, my name is Ekaterina. Welcome to Apprentice of Silence. Today is another video less, or what's it called, only audio video. I've been feeling like absolute shit the last 2-3 days. 3, I think. Just extreme fatigue and indifference to absolutely everything. Almost. So I've been in bed. And today I was back this morning for another treatment at the hospital. I've been getting new symptoms with like tiny blisters that are extremely painful and super itchy, and they spread like so fast, and they're on my palms and feet, and it's like very painful to even open a jar or make coffee. So I've done neither today, and I showed them to my nurse today. She was confused. Maybe the doctor will have some clarity for me next time I go, which is the day after tomorrow. So yeah, this sucks. What I'm feeling is like a lack of commitment to life. I just don't get it. I was almost channeling some parts of me before recording this. And they were talking about stuff like, I just want to be normal. I don't want to be special. I don't want to be different. I don't want to have all this pressure on me to be something, do something. And I'm like, I can't. I think I've had this idea of what I would have, like how life would look. My friends, my family, my loved ones, partners, different relationships, different pets that I would have, cars, houses, apartments, career. I think I've spent most of my life till this day, up to this day at least, trying to find the right picture to fit my life into accordingly. So if I just get a picture that looks like me, I can fit in. And that's not working because I see no pictures like that. And if I do see someone, like some spiritual persona in the media, right? That I'm like, okay, that is like a picture that I could fit into. Then I get crushed by all my other internal parts that are like, no, you can't. You absolutely can't. It's not your picture. So see, like, I don't even know what I'm good at. Although that is a lie. I just said it and it felt like a lie. But I feel like I need to say that. I called my mom today, and my mom is gonna get a lot of shit. I mean, I love my mom. Sometimes, partially, I see myself in her. Other times, I'm confused about the harshness that comes from her because I just don't know why. So I called her and I asked her if she could get me a lotion. And her first response was, why, you don't have any money? Or you can't get out of bed? And I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it myself. She was like, okay, I can do it at lunch, but it was like too late. I'm like, I'll do it. Truth is, I don't have any money, and I can't get out of bed. And what I then realized is my mom is so good at tuning into people and destroying them from the inside. So how am I supposed to embrace the aspect of me that is so good at tuning into people when subconsciously I have made that realization that that's what my mom does? And I just feel so much anger. I'm just so angry. For why would a person choose to tune in and then push away and destroy? And I'm also angry because if my sister would have been the one calling, let's imagine that mom, for whatever reason, would not say yes, of course, to my sister, but she would say the same thing she said to me. My sister would be like, really? Is that what you're gonna say? So you don't give a shit about me? Okay, well, you know what? With that attitude, I don't need your help. Thank you so very fucking much. And my sister's anger would make my mom's behavior change, and my sister would then get what she wants. Somehow. If I got angry, I would be met with even worse anger, and then I'd have to apologize. Not getting what I want. And I'm like, why care? Why call? Why say shit? Like, oh, that must be painful. God, there is this part of me that is like, life is not worth it. And I don't really allow myself to even listen to that part. I'm like shushing it down and being like, I can't deal with you now. You're not relevant. I need to keep going without you. You've made your point. Okay? I don't need to go into detail with you. You've made your point. I can see that you don't give a fuck about anything. You've made your point. Now shut up and go to your room. But I don't know how to start listening to that part. And I think it's important to record these videos for multiple reasons. One, I hope some person will stumble upon it that feels the exact same or, resonates. Two, it will be a process that I hope it will be a process that you can follow. Well, you can just follow the process and then see that life is up and down and up and down and up and down 5 billion times per day, especially if you're sensitive. Oh yeah, I wanted to say this too. The utter lack of respect to know of my sensitivity, to know that every word is a sharp needle to my heart, and keep throwing it around as if, you're not a part of me, I don't care, you're in pain, does not affect me personally now when I'm doing my work, my living, my picture perfect. On the opposite side of this, I have a part that is like, but what do you want? Do you want people to just give up their whole lives just because you're in pain? Something that they can't control because it's in your head? That's the shaming. The shitty part is that looking at this external mirror, I tell myself that I will never be important enough for people, where they don't see the connection with me as a burden to their personal picture perfect life, like people who actually want me. That sounds like a dream. Okay, whatever. I don't know, but I think I'm coming to a point where I just drop everyone and everything that makes me feel even a little bit worse. That even if it makes me scratch just a little eye, I can't. It's like isolating in some spiritual Zen bubble and being like, nothing can get to me. Like, I am isolated. I have isolated myself, but not made that a conscious choice. So I'm already alone. Why not make it a conscious choice to make it like a safety bubble? I don't know, everything hurts. I do want to just be normal. And the more awareness I gain about that no one is normal, the more sad I become. I'm like, so this picture of life that I guess I had as a child is unattainable. Because nobody is normal. Or at least that's what I'm telling myself. I feel like I'm in too low of a vibe to even do some light language. Like, it's not gonna happen. I'm like forcing myself to commit to life when I haven't even talked to the aspects that don't. You know, I'm like just observing the fact that I'm clearly still alive as a confirmation that, well, then majority of me wants to be here, so then the rest doesn't really matter. You know? I'm like, why would that even be important to know why I don't want to commit to life? If clearly I'm still here. I do know that that is important though, because resistance is going in the opposite direction of where I want to go. No, that is not true. Parts of me are not on board with going in the same direction as my intention for this life was coming in. So it's an internal split within me and me. That's why it's important to look at the perspective of the parts of me that don't want to commit. And again, just like my father, I'm assuming that I know these parts, that I know what's best for them, that locking them up and not paying attention to them is what's best for them, because what you feed will grow. So by just suppressing and ignoring and focusing on something else, I just remembered this. My dad actually does have this strategy, and he used to teach me this when I was a kid. Okay. I'll try to remember the strategy he taught me as a kid. But first, he used to tell me, and I think he would still tell me if I ask, that I should have this attitude towards my scratching and itching. And this is before I'm 10, so I'm probably like 7 or 8 when he tells me this. Like, I should have the attitude towards scratching and itching as if it's the devil and it's darkness and I have to be stronger than it. So every time I'm itching, I need to find that strength within me to overcome the demons. Okay, well, I remember what I wanted to say before this. He used to teach me that you just need to focus really hard on something else. So if something's bothering you, that's because your mind is not occupied. So you just need to focus really, really hard on something else. Little did this person know, but my brain can't, because my emotional system takes over. And it doesn't matter how hard I'm trying to focus on physics or math. 1, I'll make an absolute enemy out of physics and math. 2, I'll just feel shitty sitting there. Like, it's not gonna work. No sense of release or relief. And it was super unfair because that method works for him. Even today, well, it's detrimental to him too, but in the moment and with the progress he's making, it looks like it's working for him. So it's even fueled by but look, it works for your dad. Look at everything he has achieved. Why can't you? Because I'm not normal then. And I'd like to be. I also make him mean, but he's so selfish, so he can just turn people away and just focus on his work. It doesn't matter who is in what pain or what's going on, he will just turn around and disappear and do his stuff. Then he'll come back, feeling better, wanting you to be his company, without ever looking at the fact why you were in so much pain, why you are in so much pain. I'm itching now. Sorry. I'm scratching. You see, I don't want this. I don't want this. And it seems as if this is all there is for me. But I don't even know what the opposite of this would be, because I just keep coming back to them and this pain, and looking at my skin and my, the new blisters and the new eczema that just blossoms up and hurts really, really, really bad. I'm I don't want to heal. Really, I know what I can do when I want something. Mountains turn upside down at the blink of an eye. So this is really me not wanting to heal. That's the only reason why nothing works. But that's so unfair, because I've stopped and being before, I've stopped and I've been okay, let's not heal then. Okay, fine, whatever. But that hasn't really worked for me either. Okay, that was all for today. Thank you guys for listening. Take care.